but this is the last potential game for Team Liquid. Will they be able to?
Obviously, the question is if they can push them over the edge and get the kills, but the aggression certainly is there. And once the level 2s come out for the 3 members of Liquid, we'll see that pressure amped up even more. Jax is going to come down. Now turn this duo into a tri-lane from OG as Kuro pops the fairy fire, won't save him. Missed call from Notel, gets the kill. Now Anna's going to be the focus. Miracle and GH trying to get on top of him, but a quick body block from Notel and a shield handed over to Anna. Well, definitely seeing that this pressure down bottom is continuing to make sure it's very hard for Anna to farm with the rolling onto Notel. Liquid.
They're getting fed down here. The Bristleback just constantly spamming the Quill, spamming the Goo. Everyone's sitting at like 10 stick charges every time they try to make an aggressive move. Now Miracle is up a bit far here.
Jerax is going to be able to make sure that Miracle cannot make the smooth run up towards the top and have a shields out for Notel. He may be low, but he's more than safe. Jerax with the toss-up. GH pops the stick charges. He's trying to escape Notel, keeping on top of him. That aphotic shield's going to pop soon. It may not even need to. GH is running. One more right click or a miscall out. They'll do it. The shield pops. They get the kill. And it does fall though. Liquid getting the trade.
Nice. He actually did not pop his magic one there. A bit too much damage coming in. I think the Alpha Wolf and the right click from the Chen caught him off guard how much it actually was there. Wraithband early, really coming into play. And got him.
Roll up for GH, but a great toss from Jerax keeps Anna on top of the Earth Spirit. Spirits are out though. So the damage looks like it may not be there unless they can keep the vision, and they can. Tossed in, stick charge pop though. GH has got Miracle by his side. They won't be able to dive for him, and Liquid keep them all alive.
But, so they've done a good job bottom of making sure that Miracle's farm. Thompson though getting aggressive top onto mind control. Should have chased this one out. They're kind of out of mana. They pop the Shrine for some mana before the timbering out from this bottom lane is just too much for them a bit here. As Ana is starting to get this farm built up to those 20 last hits.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The mid lane seems to be the focus for Liquid. They've left Miracle alone. They're trying to collapse in onto Thompson. Thompson gets the cooldown off, but the Hellbear smashes in with the clap. Liquid making these moves around Kuro and his army. Getting the pressure.
Miracle, but down bottom, even pulling away these two heroes, even though they do have all their wand charges built up now to up to 17 as well. He is pushing them away from the creep wave. That double sustain though coming into play.
Back to Morris mid, another collapse in for Liquid as they look to dive in on Jerax. They get the kill. Thompson's going to look to try and turn, keep himself on top of Kuro. He has his army ready to tank some of the damage. Thompson is not going to be able to get this kill by the looks of it. Another one charge from Kuro keeps him back alive. The cooldown will be dropped, but Liquid, they can get themselves out of range of it.
They have so much damage in the mid lane right now from Liquid.
So far, no one else has been interested in coming over and getting involved. Now, though, that will change. GH and Kuroki, they're looking towards Seb. Going to bring in Weeha as well. Weeha, the focus fire. Have they got the control? There's the rolling with the stun. Shackle shot follow up from Weeha, along with the power shot. Will do it. Liquid making the maneuvers to put Seb's happy little time on that top lane to an end. Seb farms the wave under the tower.
Yeah.
See what their intentions are with this move. 10-minute runes are going to come up. See if Liquid can keep a favorable hold of them this time. Mid lane's going to be the focus. TP's coming immediately, and he sheds the shackle off actually before the missile connects. He's able to turn right click into Jerax. He's tanking the tower to Jerax. Lines of the power shot. He's not going to be able to find it though. Doesn't get the angle, and Jerax, he can continue to walk away. Liquid are chasing, and the power shot will be available in a second. Can Weeha hit it? He's going to try. Not going to find it. Jerax, he's got the position to TP out behind the trees, and will make it back to safety, but Weeha does live.
They waste so much of their time there, and even a TP to protect Weeha. Try to get some tower damage. Every single time a tower is going to start getting pressure though, you'll see this rotation by Seb. He wants to make sure they don't actually get any of these towers too early. He doesn't have many reactive stacks built up just yet, but he will be.
Mid lane Thompson. You see a dive here from Weeha. Weeha tried to close in for the kill, but he didn't have the damage to bring Thompson down. Thompson was able to just drop the combos. Weeha, he got in close range for that attempt.
He's jungling in the area, so he can just easily tether up. I don't know if you guys did the overcharge there and gets at the end of it, but he can easily tether it. He can get a little bit of extra HP regen that comes into play.
Looking for Jerax.
Jerax again.
Landing with the magnetized. TPs will now start to come into play. Thompson's here. Jerax still alive. They're trying their best to hunt him down through the trees. He'll be able to toss back the Hellbear Smasher. Rockets dropped to keep the magnetized going. They'll get the kill on Jerax. See if they can find anything in return. OG Thompson is on top of Kuroki. GH, we are joining the gang. They're surrounding Thompson with a divine favor. Bringing Weeha in. Liquid, they're going to be able to get both of them. Kuroki making these moves across the map, bringing in the team when required.
Try to get an early roast and get that big advantage. To take advantage of carry IO, you have to try to take advantage of it somehow.
They're waiting there on the high ground that immediately bursts through the Aphotic Shield. Notel is trying to run. The Smash is after him. Notel's got the backup of Anna. Mind Control's going to head in. Liquid, they're diving on forward. GH will be kept safe by the Heavenly Grace. Kuro may have done a little too far this time. Will be surrounded. The four of them take down Kuro, put an end to his reign across the map. As OG responding in their numbers now in that middle.
Even in the early game, even if they do have a greedy IO pick, it's what it provides you, especially when you have a Gyro. Gyro is all about that early fights. Same thing with Tiny. And even Timbersaw, but Seb right now, we know he doesn't really want to show up except for the tower defenses. And he's also going to be matching that Chen, who's going to be an early mech. It's actually going to be a mech Timbersaw since they have IO. So this amount of sustain that could come out from OG pretty soon is going to be pretty hard for Liquid to deal with this. Seb, he actually jumps forward for GH.
It goes deep. We are going to turn with the focus fire. Seb, of course, has got the max reactive armor. Thanks to that, Shackle won't latch. Seb, continue to back off. Chains out, back over the river. He's fine. Liquid will try and turn their attention towards Thompson, but with Notel by his side, they cannot dive up to the high ground. Seb holding them back.
5 Liquid heroes in the mid lane. Trying to brawl again at the same time as last game. It's 13 minutes in, and there's 9 heroes or 8 heroes positioned around this area. They want to go for Notel, but he's got ulti.
Miracle's going to continue to chase this under the Titcher, and they will get it. Seb is trying to turn. The missile is out onto Kuro. Does Seb have the burst? Not quite. Magnetizes out. Seb has to retreat. Shackle does latch. Liquid. They've got the lockdown. They've got the roll for the kickback. They'll crush him. Liquid. They're diving again. They got a bit of a flavor of how OG was playing in his last 2 games, and they're saying we could do it too. Thompson passed the cooldown. They won't go too crazy. They'll let him live. They don't want to dive up towards the tier 3. They know TPs are coming in.
They have to make sure they're hitting the tower because the side lanes are being split pushed. Ana as well as Jerax are actually pressuring these other 2 towers. And they're not even going to get this one here. It's down into deny range. OG might just be able to deny that mid tower if they choose to do so. Liquid with an overzealous dive there, not losing anybody, but the side lanes. And we know this, the timing, it's all about just waiting for IO to get not only Aghanims, but get that level 15 count. That's what OG wants.
He's diving in. Onto Kuro with the flag as well, and the god will not keep Chen alive today.
Dire's middle tower
GH
is under attack.
will not get TP'd out. Jerax actually TP's in and gets the toss off at the exact timing.
OG's actually not done, as they are still hunting for action. Miracle the focus. Thompson's got a DD. A power shot does come out. Lands on Thompson.
A bit too aggressive there. Thompson will throw another ball down just to clear the
The Shackle actually brings it across the trees, but no tell. He's there with the shield. Thompson goes with the TP out. The focus fire down. The damage is not enough.
Right.
Thompson saved. And for him to draw that much attention towards him. Thompson's getting space. Anna's getting space.
Look at that build by Thompson. Diffusal gyrocopter.
Wait, what?
Diffusal. Gyrocopter. I just said it.
Stretch diffusal gyrocopter. Fancy that, Thompson.
So
Doing something that I don't think I've ever seen this.
kind of. I mean, it's interesting because it's going to provide a lot of like mana burn, which is going to be annoying for the.
Okay.
It gives you a lot of agility. And it gives you ways to run around and chase heroes down. I guess.
It's Liquid.
Different.
They've got the kill squad getting mobile again.
They can transition this into a Roche. DD rune on the Bristleback. They've got pipe. Yeah, they can easily do this one with the medallion as well. However, OG. And they're pinging it. They seem now they're aware of it, but it looks like it's almost too low for them to contest with all this minus armor. As Liquid will get away with this one.
And let's see what they can do with it. I look for the more volatile kills.
And he's acting as this like super frontliner. And Bristleback is a hero that if you don't have mana, you don't have damage. So if he's just gonna be burning the Bristle, I can see it. You know, I can see it. And he's super farmed. And look how tanky he is. 2,000 HP on the gyro. There's going to be an MKB finish now for Weehaw, so his damage is going to be very high as Seb's getting slowed down. He's got greens available, but he's getting burst.
I mean, they're bringing him low. He's got the shield. Now they'll be able to turn. Cooldown's dropped down by Thompson. And here we have it. Mana's gone. He's able to pop the stick, get it a fair bit of it back, and he's able to head back in, pushing OG back behind the racks. They're getting a good amount of damage onto this tier 3 tower. Liquid, they push on.
On IO, that spirit hero damage is there now. Ana going to join the fray finally.
There we have it, Miracle's mana. It's pretty much entirely gone by Thompson's focus. Look for GH. They can't get out, there's no mana. GH, he's dead, and now OG, they have that numbers advantage for this defense. They'll try and change the more. Thompson, the run behind, brings Miracle down. There's the Shackle turn around. They're looking for Jerax. Jerax backing away. Thompson focusing Miracle. Miracle's still out of mana because of this diffusion. try and look for more potentially. There's only the once.
Go for the back.
Thompson, he's on top of Kuro. Another call out there. The toss back into the combo. Jared
Oh my God.
They're all getting picked apart as mind control falls. Miracle is surrounded.
And they're all dead.
able to get this as well. OG, they will hold.
And they're even taunting. They toss him to the dragon. Holy crap. Thompson, the defusal.
The defusal.
is absolutely working for
Something
all their mana.
that I don't think anyone would have expected to see. Gyro, the deciding game. The defusal blade, Gyro, it is perfect.
Look at
for
this.
this.
And then Ana just has free reign to get all that spirit hero damage, and it's back completely the other way, and it feels like the control is just gone for Liquid.
What do you do? When your mana's gone, what do you do?
Oh my god. OG starting to take over the game completely here. Thompson has an Aghanim's as well, so not only is his regular hits going to be proccing that... yeah, he's going to be burning a lot of mana.
And then just moving into the base now, OG. They're putting in. Flag starts to force the quick back. They'll focus Miracle. Miracle, getting himself out of the way. The missile is out. They're trying to put the heals to save him, but Miracle's dead.
So much damage.
Jackson's in with the combo. They'll bring down GH. GH has buyback. He'll buy back immediately. Weeheart's going to be back up in 5. Fortification is popped, but OG, they're not going away.
They're too healthy. They still have Greaves available for Seb as well this whole time. They're No Tail's kind of low, but once they pop those Greaves, everyone's going to be topped off.
A tier 3's going down. 22 minutes again, and in a match where it looked like Liquid had the pace to maybe bring something different, but we're back to the same place that we were in Game 2 and Game 3.
There's no stones for GH. He can't contribute anything. There's no magnetize either. They're just taking this rack.
It's gone. They cannot get close to hold this.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
As OG, we'll see what the plan is next. They'll back off.
They're happy with that. Why not? They can back up, clean up strike, but I think it's that Liquid. They're walking out together, but like I was mentioning before, there's one stone on GH, and that is it. So his team fight potential, and he's pretty much the only team fighter on the side of Liquid right now. It's just not there.
And OG's ready to go back. And again, Jackson with the rope around the combo down to mind control. The corner out there. Liquid out to back off. Again, mind control's mana pretty much got his able to pop the stick. Get the GA off at least. Can they fight for the duration of it though? They're getting towards Seb. Reels the pop. Seb's back pretty much under full. Jackson with another combo onto We Are stand up. We Are dead. Miracle the new focus. The missile followed through. OG pushing Liquid back to the base. Mind control out about a Thompson with his diffuser blade. Picking them apart. Roll forward for GA for Seb. Cuts him down. Double kill. They're pushing on OG. Liquid getting forced back to the base. And Liquid have nothing. They have nothing to offer from.
They're just giving, look at this, they're driving Fountain and TI finals. They want Kuroki in the Fountain as well. They're gonna get it, they're chasing Miracle as well. Oh my god.
I can't believe this. I can't believe what we're seeing in this game for. OG, you thought you saw it all in Game 2. You thought you saw it all in Game 3. There it is. OG, 2-2. TI champions. That's done it, folks.
And in what a fashion. These last 3 games didn't even seem close. Liquid, they had something going for themselves, but then they hit the brick wall. OG is the best team in the world. They're on a completely different level.
No question. They are so far ahead of anybody else that plays this game for a living. Game 2, 3, and 4 were absolutely ridiculous. The showing was magical from OG.
They just seem to know exactly what to do with whatever draft they're giving. It doesn't matter. They have so many different drafts, so many different play styles. They can execute all of them. Liquid